are the champions.
Freak.
Like the sun that shines over the great state of California, we have been a banner of
What are you doing?
What do you think I'm doing?
Like I said, what are you doing? Anyways, where is Freak?
Now, CC, you know your brother. He loves to make a grand entrance. He gets it from your mother. She's always showing up late for work.
I arrive when my services are needed and not before. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I'm just explaining where he gets it from.
Was I missed?
Boy, where were you?
I was taking out the trash, Mama.
You're such a good son. I'm gonna miss you when you go off to college.
Yeah, who's gonna do the trash detail?
Oh, don't worry about that, Pop. Cece could take over.
Not so fast. I'm going wherever you going. Someone has to keep you on track and them college chicks off.
That's right, CC. You help tutor them. I'll take care of the young ladies.
Vic, go home. Why are you even here?
Yo, because I'm the cameraman. You know what? Speaking of which, Freak, you ready? Hey, these young college hotties already hit me up, man. Oh, just tell me in the world which university.
The city of brotherly love is the best place for me to continue my basketball development. It's a strong history and great university system that's influenced
Frequency vibrations. Well, you know that little dance he does? He came out doing that.
Freaking and vibing?
Oh my goodness, freaking and vibing. Yeah, he was running from the time he was 9 months old. I mean, really, the boy didn't crawl. He skipped that and went right to running around and getting into everything. He actually became, I guess, like a neighborhood mascot, you know? People were really proud of him. They come to those games and watch him, and then I could see that he became everyone's hope.
And welcome, college basketball fans. This is where you want to be, right here on 2K Sports. Some great action ahead, and we're happy to have you here along with us for the ride. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. It's the Michigan Wolverines facing Villanova.
And guys, there's just nothing quite like a packed house for a college hoop game. You hear the student section rocking and the band playing. This is pure basketball.
Greg, there's a unique energy and vibrancy with college basketball that is unique. I mean, when you get two high-profile teams meeting up with future stars making a name for themselves, I think it just adds to the excitement.
So the Wolverines starting five. We've got Flash. Ellis is out there with Smith. Then it's Jones. And it's Crawford at the 2 spot. Well, for Villanova, they've had a lot of their graduates make waves in the NBA. You can find a Wildcat playing professional ball everywhere, it seems.
Yeah, some of the current Wildcats in the NBA. Kyle Lowry's had a terrific career thus far. Randy Foye are the big names. Dante Cunningham's another guy who's had an impact.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Oh, an illegal screen there. One of the toughest calls for an official to make.
And it is one of the toughest calls, but most of the time they do a good job with it. And you have to appreciate how officials get that one right more times than not.
Screen by Ellis. Ellis with the screen for Crawford. Pass to Jones. Over to the left wing. Ellis against Ilgauskas. Clock at 4. Jones the pass to Crawford. Good on the three-point shot. Crawford's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Picked by Griffin. And Beal kicks to Ilgauskas. Outside Griffin. Launches a 3. Kept alive. Here's Cooper. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. Villanova shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. Free throw good. Cooper.
And you look at the long list of former players from the University of Michigan, a lot of big-name NBA players got their start as Wolverines. It's been that way for a long time.
Jones dishes to Taylor. Can't get it to go. Villanova goes the other way with it. It's stolen by Smith. Feeds to Taylor. Stevenson passes to Taylor. Griffin with some nice D. Well, Greg, you mentioned moments ago all the former Wolverines that have made it to the NBA. Michigan has been one of the best talent developing schools, Clark, for a long time.
And, you know, apart from the Fab Five group, Kevin, the Wolverines can also name Glenn Rice as an alum, outstanding NBAer, and Trey Burke and Nick Stauskas, recent grads from Ann Arbor.
Right side, Jones. Stevenson, a screen on Griffin. Knight kicks to Stevenson. Smith up top. He's guarded by Cooper. They set the pick. Clock at 6. Here's Taylor. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Guys, it's almost impossible to think about Michigan basketball and not think of the Fab Five. I mean, one of the most storied recruiting classes ever.
1:33 left in the first half of the game. On the court for Michigan, we've got Ellis. He's out there with Smith, and it's Crawford at the shooting guard.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup.
Here is Gaines, guarded by Crawford. Griffin, the basket is good. The assist from Gaines.
One thing with Freak that we know is he makes sure he gets his shots up no matter what. One way or another, he's going to get his workout in, and that's why so many are confident that he'll continue to improve.
part of it is that he has a twin sister who actually taught him how to play ball. She helped him develop his game and become the player he is today. Pretty nice to have a sibling willing to help you develop your skill set on the court.
Some nice ball movement by Villanova. Right side, Griffin. It's tipped. Ross against Ellis. The dish to Griffin. 5 to shoot. And Villanova, another 3.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Dishes it to Jefferson. They set the pick. Ellis kicks to Jefferson. Off target with the jump hook.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
And the first half comes to a close. Hello and welcome back. This is college basketball on 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, this is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg as we get set for the second half.
Guys, we had a tight game through the first half. I think we'll see more of the same coming out of the break.
And it's just going to take one big run for one of these teams to establish control. If Freak can get hot, his team has a great chance of coming away with the victory.
Griffin in at the 3. Cooper is out there at Bryant. And it's Ilgauskas in at the 4 spot.
And the Villanova Wildcats have had a recent surge in their program over the past decade. Since about 2005, they have been a consistent presence. In the tournament, and also have won a few conference titles.
On the court for Michigan. Smith is out there with Ellis. And there's Flash. Then it's Jones. And it's Crawford at the 2. On the Wildcats of Villanova have been getting back in the swing of things as a program over the last decade, Clark. And the better runs they're on right now as a school.
Yeah, they are a surefire bet to pretty much be in the tournament almost every year now. Really one of the big schools in recruiting on the East Coast.
Villanova making a switch here. McAdoo's checked in. And a change for the Wolverines. Cunningham's checked in.
And with Freak, he takes a lot of pride in where he hails from. Didn't grow up with a silver spoon in his hand by any means, and his family cheers him on from Harlem.
And Greg, you can see it in this game. I mean, we're all a product of where we've been, our environment, our experiences. And with Freak, he doesn't take anything for granted. Some of the very best players of all time have come from the projects like Freak, and he takes pride in playing for Harlem when he's on the court.
Outside, Jones lets it go with a 3. Rebounded by McAdoo. Villanova leading by 6. Griffin kicks to Beal. Knocked loose. Fast break. Here come the Wolverines. Villanova grabs the miss.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Griffin. Off target with his 3. Michigan trails by 6. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin. He's not going to miss many of those.